Hello everyone, how are you doing?
Yeah.
We're doing another new series review. What are we doing?
We're doing, I've actually forgotten the name.
It's right
The
on there.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm reading it. The Stolen Earth and Journey's End.
Yeah!
Yeah!
It's your favourite
It is
episode
my
of all
favourite
time.
episode.
Rightfully so. It is actually excellent.
And it's amazing, and I love it. It's got all the companions in it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's brilliant. Yeah, there's no real reason for anybody to hate it. Because I was saying when we were watching it, like everybody who has watched the new series all the way through will have come to like at least one of the companions, meaning there'll definitely be something to like out of the episode.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, because if you're not a fan of like Rose, like me, and I'm not a fan of like Jackie
I'm not a fan of Martha, really.
I'm not really the biggest fan of Martha either, but you know, but I am a fan of Jack and Sarah Jane and and Mickey. Oh, Luke, definitely Luke. But like, Luke, you know what I mean though? Like, there's definitely
something for everyone.
Something for everyone, yeah. And obviously, David Tennant's probably at his best in this story.
Yeah.
Either this or The End of Time.
He's at his best. He was in it twice.
Yeah, brilliant. And to be honest, this was the epic finale that every single new series episode was leading up to at the time.
Yeah,
all the way from Christopher Eccleston with Bad Wolf and Rose and everything. Like, it was actually a pretty good payoff, I'd say. I'd say it was a pretty good payoff. Yeah. And as I was watching this, I was saying this to you, like, this is probably the last episode with the Daleks that we see when they are actually threatening.
Yeah.
You know? Because there are some scenes, like, when the Daleks are invading Earth and they're on the ground, when they've got...
Yeah,
they've got civilians, like, lined up, like, and some of them are retaliating, and then they get murdered. Like, there's a bit where a family gets murdered in their own home, like some Daleks just explode the building, and there were like 2 children and everything, and this is like what the Daleks are supposed to be. They're supposed to be scary.
Are kind of like Nazis in a way, but
yeah,
a lot worse.
They were supposed to be space Nazis in the back in the 1960s. That's what they were. That's what their intended purpose was. That's what they were supposed to be.
So bring it back, destroying all this people and the big.
And I know, like,
thing. I don't know.
And the Daleks being threatening. I know that, like, some people have a problem with, like, them being acted as fools in the last, like, couple of scenes, like when Donna, like, dominates everything. But like, they needed to be like made like look silly after all of the horror, which then their brutality, because they killed off a bloody family with a daughter and a son, and then a wife and a husband, like killing off like innocent people, like you know, like it's hard to explain, but like it's just brilliant how scary the Daleks are. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's talk about like the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Because like we saw like the build up to Rose's return all the way through series 4.
Yeah, so if you see those little clips like in the Centauran episode where you see like the flash of Rose's face. Just someone's looking away, flash, and it looks back. Just And then, she was right there. How did you not see?
Yeah, exactly. Like there's just little Easter eggs here and there for the stuff to come.
For Donna's series, not like a sort of second episode. You know, the weird fat baby, fat baby one. So Rose was there.
Yeah, at the very end, you just saw her in person, and she kind of faded away.
Yeah, all right, I'll do that. And just and then she's so rude. She doesn't want her mum.
I know. Oh my god.
Rose became such an arsehole. Just no.
With her big teeth.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll just stop there. But the cliffhanger is excellent.
Yeah,
I'd have to say, because not too long before the first episode aired of this 2-parter, David Tennant revealed that he was planning on leaving the show.
Yeah.
And then when in this story, like he's just shot point blank by a Dalek.
It's just
out of nowhere. Like, where the fuck did that Dalek come from? It's crazy. Like, and everybody like around the internet. I remember this very clearly. Like everybody like on social media was like zooming in on that picture to see who, like, what the other the next face was and everything. Like, who could it be?
Like, just be so comparing the faces, like who they think the new Doctor will be. It's just like
and it was just such like a shock. In a way, like the resolution to his regeneration, like cliffhanger's a little bit of an anti-climax. In a way.
I mean,
a little bit, but still, I mean, what else were they going to do if David Tennant wasn't planning on leaving? What else were they going to do?
Refusing to leave. No, I don't want to go this episode.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm leaving in a year's time.
Yeah.
In a shit episode with the Master.
I like it because it's the last episode. But yeah, it was kind of bad episode.
It was a bad story for him to leave on. Yeah. His acting was brilliant though, to be honest. David Tennant's acting was excellent. But anyway, we're not talking about that one.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, so I love the build up, and then he gets shot, and then he regenerates, and he doesn't regenerate, and he puts his energy into the hand, which links to later on in the episode, which is cool. It isn't for nothing.
But, so I want to remark my favourite scene ever is where all the companions are at the computer.
Oh,
and, they're all like helping out, typing up, and
they're all just trying to phone the doctor.
Yeah, and Harriet Jones is there.
And Harriet Jones, like, and the thing about the Daleks being threatening, like. You haven't seen in like God knows how long since this episode a Dalek kill off an important character.
Yeah,
like because we had Harriet Jones, we met her like in series 1, and she'd been like alive for like 3 series of the show, like, and then in this episode she's killed by the Daleks. You don't have Daleks killing off important characters these days, like at all, and that's one of the reasons why they're not threatening anymore. It's just something that needs to be sorted out. This is like, I'd say this is. I'm gonna say it. This is my favourite new series Dalek story.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't like maybe. I don't know though because this one is excellent. I do bloody love this one, and then there's this one as well. And there's these two, like both Christopher Eccleston, David the Dalek. The one Dalek, and then there's
I like the one Dalek. That was a really good one.
It's between these 3 stories. These 3 stories are all excellent. I love all of these, you know. But this one is probably the candidate for being my favourite. But I just don't know at this point, you know. I just don't know. But to be honest though, like I do really like this one as well. The Daleks in Manhattan one.
Yeah,
that one's excellent.
And Khan was in the.
Khan, I love. Yeah, and something we were going to say about the Kotlskaro.
Yeah,
you see in every single Dalek story with the 10th Doctor, the Kotlskaro have been like intertwined in the story somewhere. Like because in this one it's kind of less so because Dalek Khan is the only one, and he isn't fighting against the Doctor. He's betraying the Daleks, but you know,
because he's just so crazy.
But in the other 2 episodes, like the Kotlskaro isn't just this throwaway Dalek idea that Stephen Moffat wrote in just for one story, you know?
Yeah.
Like because I know that's how they would have been handled in Stephen Moffat's era. Like they would have been just in like one story and they would have been forgotten about, never to be seen again. But in this, they're just reoccurring sort of like threat of the Daleks. Yeah. They're a key part of Dalek lore. At this point,
Daleks in Manhattan is just—it's a
brilliant one actually. It's brilliant.
Well, with the other 2 Daleks, there's Sek Khan,
Jast, and Thay.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, I just love the idea of like not like the idea of Daleks having names. I like there's an idea of this special ops kind of like Dalek task force. So, like with a special like mission to
I wouldn't mind if
the Dalek
brought
race.
That back. They brought something like that back into the ones.
It would be cool to introduce a reoccurring Dalek.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. Not reoccurring Dalek designs like bringing back the classic ones. 'Cause that's just fan service, and that's what Stephen Moffat does.
Like this one,
and we all know how much like Stephen Moffat loves to do fan service, and we all know how much I love Stephen Moffat. Thanks for ruining the Daleks and Cybermen and Sontarans. I bet what amazing villains are you going to ruin this time? Anyway, yeah. So yeah.
Really don't like Stephen Moffat.
No, I don't. But this story is brilliant. This like shows how brilliant like everything in Russell T Davies era is. I love how like I don't think that like Luke, the character Luke, really fits in with the with the Torchwood like,
characters. Luke's there, but then there's this gory spin-off show called Torchwood. It just doesn't fit with Luke because it's like.
Because like Luke is just.
As long as they don't meet, that's fine.
Yeah. Actually, it was handled well. Yeah. Considering if people wanted all those characters in the same episode, it was handled well. I'd say.
And at least they didn't, also have like Clyde and stuff in it as well. Like Sarah Jane.
Oh yeah, because that would have been a bit too much, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just like come on, let's go help. Let's go, guys.
And our favourite like Christopher Eccleston companion didn't show up. Adam, the one with the dice. Hard to explain. The guy who does nothing.
Just
yeah, and then everything.
Just I don't know. And we can use my.
Oh my god! This story is so bad. It didn't have our favourite companion Adam.
Adam was also on the computer going, it's me, Adam. Hello, look, my brain, whatever.
My brain. Look, I was on the TARDIS.
I can help do something, I suppose.
I'm in my mum's apartment. I can do something. I bet his mum like sent him off to like some some dissection place or something. Yeah. I don't know. Let's just forget about Adam. That character stays blissfully in the past. Anyway, so yeah, the episode. I love the reveal of Davros in this story.
Yeah,
I do love the reveal. I love like the mystery, but it doesn't exactly explain like how he survived the Time War in a way. But like,
yeah, I mean,
it kind of does actually because of Dalek. Can't saving him, but he doesn't really tell him much.
Through time or something.
Yeah, it doesn't really tell.
Like too sure. Like how does he do it exactly?
Because the Time War is time locked. So like, how does the temporal shift?
I'm just wondering because he has no arms. So how does he literally pick up Davros and take him?
I mean, teleporting in and then teleporting out with Davros.
Yeah,
but I mean, the Time War's supposed to be time locked.
Yeah, but that sort of hasn't stopped the Doctor and the Daleks.
No, it has stopped the Doctor. He hasn't been able to enter the Time War.
Well, now, when, Day of the Doctor...
Yeah, but that was an exception because they went in the painting and...
Fine. If you don't want to... Well, don't they... Isn't there a... I haven't been watching it. Trying to go to... what's it called again?
Gallifrey.
Gallifrey, that's it.
That's because that's after the Time War. And they didn't die. And they're in like a pocket universe thingy or whatever.
Oh. Pocket universe. Yeah, pocket universe.
But yeah, so I love one of my favourite Supreme Dalek design, the red one.
Yeah.
This one, yeah. That one's brilliant. I love that Dalek design. It's one of my favourites.
I like that Dalek design.
Yeah, my favourite is the Special Weapons Dalek. I have him on my display here. It's brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so about the episode, do you think like all of the characters like handled well? Do you think?
Yeah, I don't see why Jackie's there. I know she.
Yeah, she didn't really do much.
They added her in because she's she was a very funny kind of person in a way, but it's just like. Well, what you usually say, fan service.
Fan service. Yeah, it's just there to complete like the companion collection, except for Adam, which no one ever wants back. But anyway,
I want him back.
Yeah.
What if they do a Coronation Street?
Fuck off!
Do crossover. It'll be so good.
No. I don't know if his character's left Coronation Street yet.
I don't know.
I don't care. I don't care though. Yeah, I don't care. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah.
Pretty good.
I think like there isn't really much to say. There's nothing to say about it. It's just brilliant. It's just a brilliant two-part.
There's Jackie right there. See, there we go. That's the weirdest face out of all of them.
Yeah, it's like.
I just love this episode.
There's nothing to complain about really, apart from the fact that the subplot with Martha with the Osterhagen key.
Just seeing all of that, just starring.
Yeah, but like the bit with Martha Jones and the Osterhagen key was a bit useless.
Yeah, that
because they ended up in the Dalek like ship anyway.
Yeah,
she got teleported there anyway. The kind of Osterhagen key thing was useless in a way. Like I don't see what the point of that was. She just went to Germany for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool to see the Daleks talking German.
Yeah.
Exterminate them. But yeah, anyway, you know, it was useless, but it created, like, the large-scale, like, invasion of Earth.
What I said before we started watching it is, like, Earth is, like... Earth is... They've got all these... It's just like that's the best they can do. That it's blow up their planet. That's all they can do.
They don't have all these safeguards to defend themselves from alien threats.
That's the best we got. We can just blow up the planet. That's it.
Yeah, that doesn't really.
Yeah, I think it should be something else. That
subplot was a bit meh. It was a bit naff, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what can you do? I mean, you can't. Not every subplot is going to be. Not every episode is. There's no perfect episode.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a perfect episode, but like this is the closest we'll get in terms of the new series, to be honest. Dalek story, yeah. It's actually excellent. It is brilliant, actually. Some people call it an overrated fan service thing where we just bring back every single companion. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
I think most of the companions are used to their full potential.
Yeah.
I say most, like, yeah. I mean, some, like, Jackie didn't have to be there.
Yeah.
Like...
Luke wasn't a companion.
He wasn't really there for much anyway. I think he was used enough. Like, used for as much. I would have liked it if Gwen Cooper and Yanto Jones from Torchwood... They should have been in it more, but I suppose... I guess I understand why not, because they weren't on the TARDIS.
Yeah, they've never travelled TARDIS, so they don't technically count as a companion.
That sucks. But it'd be awesome to see them and do more, because they were just in the Torchwood base, weren't they, for all of it, which sucks. But what can you do? You can't have everything. But the the story was brilliant. Actually, there's not really much to fault it on. I am a big fan of it, and I think it's a really brilliant finale to all of the things building up to it. With all the Dr. Donner and Bad Wolf and all planets in the sky and the bees disappearing. that fucking thing was like, where was that leading?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So
Donna just kept mentioning it. Yeah, the bees are disappearing.
I don't even know what that even leads up to, but whatever.
The bees are. I think the bees are aliens, but they left Earth because they knew what was coming. I think that was it. I think that's
whatever. We'll just go with that. It's the best explanation we got.
I wish they could do a bees episode.
They did a giant wasp, didn't they?
Oh yeah, that's not bees, but
and besides that was like a murder mystery. So anyway, that one was pretty naff. But anyway, not on that one. But yeah,
let's talk about it now.
No,
I don't want to talk about it really.
Yeah, I don't really want to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that does it for the review. To be honest, I mean, there's not much to fault it on. This is technically a regeneration story because this counts as one of the Doctor's lives. Yeah. So this is technically a central part of Doctor Who.
Does it count as a life? Huh? I thought it was since the hand.
Oh no, it still counts because it was the first Doctor all the way to the seventh Doctor. Then it's the War Doctor. That means the 7. Then there's 8. Then the War Doctor is 9. Then Christopher Eccleston is 10. David Tennant is 11, and then David Tennant regenerates but doesn't. That's 12.
All right.
That's this episode. And then Matt Smith is the last one. Okay. And then obviously the Time Lords give him an extra 13 lives, and Peter Capaldi is the 14th. Yeah.
Oh.
That's how Peter Capaldi is the Doctor. Otherwise, the show would have ended by now.
Oh, okay.
So Peter Capaldi is the first of a new 13.
I was thinking in my mind, if I was a Doctor, I would have chopped off my hands a few times. I thought that would be an extra life.
Yeah.
But it's not. Okay.
No, it's not.
That makes more sense now.
Yeah, because otherwise you just get out of free jail card,
Otherwise you would see in the homes of all the people in Gallifrey.
Yeah, they have
hands.
They have all of their hands.
So
just
fucking creepy. Yeah. Just oh my god.
Oh. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed. We enjoyed the episode.
Yeah,
I actually really, really like it.
I'm probably going to go home tonight and watch that.
Because I forgot how much of a good episode it was, because I haven't watched it in a while. Like, but I forgot how amazing it is. Like, the Daleks are scary. That's what I love. The Daleks are probably the scariest. In the new series, this is the scariest they get.
It's nice when you watch it from the beginning to the end. You know, like first season.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes. You know, just watch.
Yeah, and avoid all the Peter Capaldi ones.
Yeah, I sometimes just skip like episodes and just to watch the good ones.
Yeah, it's yeah. Brilliant story actually. Really enjoyed it.
Best two-parters.
Yeah. Well, I'd say it kind of.
Series.
I'd say it kind of is one of the best two-parters. I mean, I've got one that's better for me, but that is the best Dalek story actually. I think. I'll tell you later.
I mean,
I'll tell you later.
I trust you because you know you.
Yeah. I've got experience.
So many.
I mean, I'll have to be a Peter Capaldi one actually, and I'll explain why.
Goodbye.
all right. He rage quits. There's a Peter Capaldi one. It's actually really cool, but it's called Under the Lake and Before the Flood. But anyway, we won't talk about that.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
What?
No, don't worry. I thought it sounded a bit strange.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed. I've said that 3 times now.
Okay, let's go. Oh no. Okay, let's go. Let's talk about something else. Okay, no, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Hope you enjoyed this review. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.